Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 105.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Holliday launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one hit to first, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Trout right through there for a strike.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fastball is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Strike three on the foul tip. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Adley Rutschman.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
0-1's the count.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Runner at second here, one gone. In the air, left side, Dominguez sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And misses inside. Tap dances out of the way of that one. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. Back in New York. And on the hill, the big righty, Grayson Rodriguez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Batting second, the left
And
fielder.
next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. That one misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0. Hey.
1 out, base is empty.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Popped in the air, left field. Kerstad right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
Stanton matched a homer in his last game. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And that one way outside. And now 3-2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, C.J. Abrams. Cole back to work. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rice hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one ripped, but foul. Cole certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game.
0-2.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Now the left fielder, Heston Kerstad, sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Just
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but
Colton
fun at the plate for him, so
Cowser.
that one has to feel good. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Colton Cowser stands in now and watches strike one. Foul ball there. Kerstead on at second with 2 down. It's a K from the Coltrane. Back now in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the game. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And that misses. And now 3-0. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Upstairs, 2-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that is out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Next offering is down low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Not close with that one, and that is ball one. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, save. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Two outs. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for
inning.
Baltimore,
And into
the
the box for
center fielder,
Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And that skips into dirt.
2-0.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday led off this game with a double. First pitch misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now batting Mike Trout. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Volpe takes it to the bag. That's one. Over to first, safe. Now here is Adley Rutschman. Fly to left his first time. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one out to right. Judge sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score in the sac fly. It's 2-0. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that one fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Boots it.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 2 outs. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. Wells measures 6 feet 2 inches. 25 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. The changeup missing. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
First pitch, and he just misses. In for a strike. Good slider.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. So the lineup flips over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now led off the game with a strikeout. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Outside with a breaking ball. Goes down looking. Back here in New York as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
This one in the air. Rice. And makes the grab. 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Doubled his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw. Save.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The right fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He reached out a walk his first time. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Dominguez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering way off the plate.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Lifted to right center. And now maybe extra bases. Run comes in from second, and it's a one-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Struck out swinging his first time. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that's too high. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Almost got him. Headed towards the corner. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. New inning getting started. Digging in, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Cole back to work. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And there's a ball. Looping, breaking ball, and he struck him out. So up next, Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. A little bit low, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to third. Paredes slings to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Here's Mike Trout.
Now
well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And there's the automatic. 2 out, space is empty. Base knock right field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And here is Adley Rutschman. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nice job behind the plate there. And we're back.
Leading
now, Isaac Paredes.
The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And it stays fair. And the tying runs at second base with a double. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Missed inside with the curve. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, and they get the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And now 2-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
One away with a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game
Now
when every
back,
sign of
second
wavering
baseman,
starts to get
Jack
everyone's attention.
Jr.
And downstairs.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball,
Throw
1
to
strike.
second. Out. Paredes on third with 2 out. Swings and misses. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back, and they
Yankees,
make a change to start the
number
6th.
36.
The new pitcher, Clark Schmidt.
And one thing on him,
Schmidt.
he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well,
Leading off
1-run
for the
game.
Orioles,
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Here's C.J.
Now
Abrams now,
third
0
baseman,
for 2
C.J.
in this one.
Abrams.
Just missed.
1-0.
And the 1-0. And that
Ball
one
2.
missing low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pitch
Outside,
misses
that's a ball.
outside. And that's ball 3. And ball
Nope,
4,
that's
2
ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to
Now
really
back,
dial
the
it
first
up
baseman,
against the bottom part
Ryan
of this lineup to get out of this
O'Hearn.
jam.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the
Well,
count.
all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Cowser in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
2-2 count.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-1.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Mullins in the box again. Takes a strike. Cowser off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yennier Cano.
Now pitching for
and
the
this is an important part of this game.
Number
Tight
78.
score and still a lot of outs to
Yennier
get. So they're
Cano.
looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So digging in,
Leading
Jason
off for the
Dominguez.
Yankees, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1
You know,
count.
these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Another 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Orioles leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Aaron
Now
Judge.
batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There's the strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Yankees,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
number
mound.
85.
Clayton Beeter.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Just off the inside edge. Fastball for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 2-2. Swings and misses. And one away. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Orioles.
The designated hitter.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed. Next offering down low and in the dirt. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rutschman in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pop up here, third base side. Dominguez coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 away.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle. And that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play.
Now pitching for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
56.
Ryan Helsley. 25th appearance of the year for him. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Trent Grisham.
Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mullins pulls it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Rice up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Next offering way upstairs. That one in triple digits.
Full count. 3-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Isaac Paredes stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Nasty pitch right there. And the count even at 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells.
0-1.
Two outs. And it's even up.
Pitch is up.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Up the middle, Volpe whips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The first baseman.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 in this one. That one missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
On the ground to Jazz. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Heston Kjerstad will hit next. 1 for 3.
Kjerstad.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Misses inside, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on, and delivers outside. Got him looking, and the Orioles set down in order.
Now pitching for
Back
Baltimore.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
28.
bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So digging in,
Leading
Anthony Volpe. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that clips the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And now it's filled up. Out to short, Henderson. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
24.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. To short, could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We go to the 9th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Loaisiga back to work. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Loaisiga fires. Up the middle, Volpe. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric.
Loaisiga, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Jackson Holliday.
To the right side, Chisholm. The throw to first, and that is that. Felix Bautista comes on trying to close it out.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boo. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Bautista.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
O'Hearn takes it himself,
right
and the
number
leadoff man
99,
retired here in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rutschman under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Grisham stands in now and watches strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still
Now
alive.
batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses. That one at triple digits. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
4-1 the final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.